parents always told me that music was not something that you do as a career. It is a hobby and nobody makes it, So for me, music was just a fun procrastination from trying to figure out what I was gonna be when I grow up. And I thought I could maybe work at the makeup counter, I could be a hairdresser. I never, ever even dreamed about being a songwriter or that music could be a career for me. I was a passive person. I think what saved me was I had an incredibly talented older brother who was my hero, and I did whatever he told me to do. And he said, we're gonna start a band and you're gonna sing, and that was the beginning of the rest of my life. We never thought anyone would hear what we were doing. We were not trying to be successful. I think maybe we made it because we were doing things, we were just pure, we were honest, and it was like, we weren't trying to do something that someone developed. It was like this raw, homemade, different kind of music. It was the opposite of what was popular. So I guess maybe the truth of my heartache and somehow my story was just universal. When I think about it, I say to myself, why me? Honestly, how did this happen to me? How did I get this blessed? I grew up in Anaheim, California. I didn't have big dreams. They were little teeny tiny dreams, and I was very naive. I had a very loving family that definitely, my parents encouraged creativity. I was surrounded by music and art, but I just was always just very much me. Now when I look back to, the younger me, I realized that I was actually, I kind of saw the world differently. And a lot of this I didn't understand at the time, and I didn't have a name for it back then. But being dyslexic definitely has had challenges for me in my life. And I will say the dyslexic advantage has probably made me who I am. The moment I wrote my first song, which by the way, I had no idea that I could do that. I didn't even know how I did it. It just happened, and it unlocked something inside me. It was like I discovered my talent, my purpose. I have this unexpected, extraordinary life, and I'm just very ordinary, and that's just the truth of how I feel. And whether it's music or designing clothes, handbags, and now makeup, it all comes from the same place. And never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would be a songwriter.
Music is my truth, and music is me trying to just connect with the world. And I think that was a really important thing because it means that we were really ourselves. I think the inspiration just came from the creation, to be able to create and express yourself. I truly think people need to just go inward and go, what do I like? Who am I? What did I do consistently to get to this point? And I think that would be to be really clear about who I am and to go with that and not try to be something that you're not. You'll stick out because we're all very, very different, but yet all the same.
Being able to write music, I never saw that coming. The first song I wrote, it gave me my life purpose.
I honestly say that really it's all about finding who you are.